Hi everyone, my name is Saul, and I will be discussing the girl group ITZY. My hopes in this presentation are to introduce any of you who are unfamiliar with ITZY to their sound, concept, and how they can show us a glimpse into what fourth generation K-pop might have to offer us in the upcoming years. Now for the backstory on ITZY. ITZY is a five-member girl group who debuted under JYP Entertainment on February 11, 2019. They are what many call as a successor to the internationally known and successful girl group Twice. Their name comes from the word "Itzy", which means "there is". JYP explains it as in, there is everything fans could hope for from an idol group in ITZY. It can also mean to have or to get, meaning that they have or got everything their fans might need. As is common with K-pop groups, they have a name for their fandom, which is called MIDZY. This comes from the word "mida", which means to trust, claiming that they have trust in their fans and that their fans should trust them. Here's a bit about the members. The members are Yeji, who's the leader, Leah, Ryujin, Chaeyoung, and the maknae Yuna. When it comes to ITZY's concept, they are arguably a girl crush group. Girl crush is a concept in K-pop that is applied to the girl groups that are more mature in their image and often portray their sexy or cool side. However, there is a twist with ITZY's concept, as there is their slogan, "It's different," that really embodies their unique message in their songs that promotes fans to show off their unique individual identities. In other words, telling fans to be unapologetically themselves. Their first three singles, released from early 2019 to 2020, all capture different aspects of this concept. Their debut single, Dala Dala, embraces that notion to being different. A lyric in the song goes, "I'm pretty but not attractive at all. I'm different from them. I'm different." Itzy talks about drowning out what anyone has to say about you. They go blah blah, they keep talking, I keep walking. And the third comeback, Wannabe, goes on to embrace the idea of being yourself, authentically yourself. Here's a clip from the music video from Wannabe that highlights the message of this song.
말해버릴지도 몰라 누나처럼 누가 뭐라 해도 난 나야 난 그냥 내가 되고 싶어 I wanna be me, me, me 굳이 뭔가 될 필요는 없어 난 그냥 너일 때 완벽하니까 I wanna be me, me, me I don't wanna be somebody just wanna be me, me, me I wanna be me, me, me I don't wanna be somebody just wanna be me, be me I wanna be me, me, me
The lyrics for Wannabe and most of their comebacks are very straightforward. The lyrics of Itzy's songs do not shy away from expressing the desire of the members to push the notion of a true and unique self. In the chorus, we see lines dedicated to this idea. I'll be staying true to myself, I won't change, and I don't want to be somebody, as in they don't want to be somebody that is different than who they already are. The music video explores this concept even more by offering five different storylines that each member is caught up in, showcasing different insecurities that come from not being yourself. We see Leah as the obedient child who later causes a mess, walks on the table with her heels, and takes the feathers out of the pillow as she wants to live a normal life as a little girl, not be all poised and proper. Yeji is seen in a club looking around, but she ultimately lets loose and dances on her own. Ryujin contemplates in the bathroom to cut her hair and ultimately goes through with it. Chaeyoung is seen running away and hiding from these drones that are chasing her, but then she confronts them and at the end and they all power off. Yuna is seen backstage at a runway and is uncomfortable in her heels. She takes them off and runs onto the runway barefoot confidently. All these five situations show the five members breaking out of their shells and insecurities to embrace whoever they are. What is important to note about Wannabe is the context in which it was released. Leah and Chaeyoung are arguably the two most bashed members of the group. Leah's dancing has continuously been criticized for not being up to par as the other girls. This has led to netizens to spread false rumors that she only debuted due to her family's wealth paying off JYP. For Chaeyoung, she has always fallen victim to the insane beauty standards in Korea. She is bashed for not being as attractive as some of the quote-unquote prettier members, such as Yuna or Leah. These kind of topics and criticisms are all too common in the K-pop industry, and it shows the pressures idols are under to be perfect. Wannabe can be seen as a response to that expectation and desire of the girls, and JYP to promote them as they see fit, not as how the public may want. When looking into ITZY's success in the small amount of time that they've been active, one thing that is obviously noticeable is their active presence in the Western market. For only having debuted a little under 2 years ago, they've already had a showcase tour in the US and have been featured in many popular Western social media pages and TV networks. This is something that not many major K-pop groups throughout K-pop's history have done or focused on during their early years. Another thing is that the members of ITZY are remarkably good at English. When looking at their senior group Twice, where almost none of the members can speak English, each of ITZY's members can communicate to a certain extent in English. Here's a video clip of an interview that they did with BuzzFeed to showcase their English abilities.
What? Wait a minute. Happiness to you, right?
No. Yes.
It makes you laugh.
It's good thing. She used her
Facial
face very
expression.
Yeah.
I pointed at channel.
Thank you. It's my energy. Just me. You know, have a good energy. Yes.
So
She's very cute.
I think she's like the most funniest member in our team. So
Yeah.
most of the time,
Me either.
she's the one who kind of makes us laugh and it gives us
Yeah.
energy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
SpongeBob.
I point at you. now.
Yay! Hey,
All of us.
we're soulmates.
Really?
Okay. I pointed Yuna because I know that 2 is very talking.
No!
And when they watch movies, they always
Patty.
instead go like this.
ITZY is a prime example of what we can expect to see in fourth generation K-pop. Fourth generation K-pop is a term depicting the emergence of a new wave of K-pop groups debuting from the big three and other companies during this transition period as senior groups begin to disband, lose relevance, or move on with their solo careers or other ventures. Take, for example, GOT7 and Red Velvet. These groups are seen as the successors to the current big names in K-pop, such as Twice, Blackpink, Red Velvet, EXO, BTS, etc. ITZY showcases some possible trends in the fourth generation that we might see. One being their focus on English and not just Korean. ITZY has released English versions of 2 of their popular tracks, Not Shy and Wannabe. Then again, they have already made appearances in the US early on, showcasing that they might very well be targeting the Western market. The second thing is that with the emergence of fourth generation K-pop, most groups are entering a period that has seen a massive influx of overseas consumption and attention to K-pop. The market is now more competitive than ever, so how to compete? By bringing something unique to the table. ITZY's twist on the girl crush concept might be a trend amongst all groups to promote something unique about them to stand out, not just from their rivals, but even from their predecessors. But as true to the name K-pop, the fourth generation still holds on tightly to expensive and big budget glamour that all K-pop generations have been known for. ITZY is indeed an example of the potential changes to the K-pop industry amidst the success of third generation groups. But they will steer according to the setup norms established and proven to have been successful by their predecessors. And then these are just some of the resources that I've researched to use. Thank you.